Orson Welles, a titan of cinema, is often hailed as one of the greatest directors in film history. Patrick McGilligan, in his book Young Orson: The Years of Luck and Genius on the Path to Citizen Kane, even goes so far as to suggest that Welles would be a likely candidate for a Mount Rushmore of directors. Yet, despite his incredible success and creative achievements, Welles himself admitted that he had never truly been happy. This shocking revelation paints a picture of a man who, despite reaching the pinnacle of fame and success, was haunted by an unfulfilled quest for happiness. The shadows cast by his professional triumphs often darkened his personal connections, leaving a poignant reminder of the complex relationship between success and happiness. Orson Welles, who was born in 1915 in Kenosha, Wisconsin, displayed extraordinary intelligence from a young age, drawing the attention of psychologists. His early years were marked by personal tragedies, including the loss of his mother when he was only 9, and his father when he was 15. These experiences added to his emotional complexities, shaping him into the person he would become. As a child, Welles's talent for storytelling was already evident. He would often put on puppet shows for his classmates, showcasing his creativity and love for performance. This passion for the arts would stay with him throughout his life, leading him to become one of the most influential figures in the world of film and theater. Despite his troubled upbringing, Welles was able to channel his emotions into his work, creating some of the most memorable performances and productions of all time. His unique vision and innovative style would leave a lasting impact on the entertainment industry, inspiring future generations of artists and filmmakers. The loss of his parents at such a young age had a profound effect on Welles, shaping his worldview and influencing his work. His experiences taught him to embrace life's challenges and to use his art as a means of expressing his emotions and connecting with others. In the years that followed, Welles would go on to create some of the most groundbreaking and enduring works in the history of cinema. His films and performances would captivate audiences around the world, earning him a place in the annals of film history as a true pioneer and visionary. Through his work, Welles was able to channel his emotions and experiences into something positive, creating art that resonated with people from all walks of life. His contributions to the world of film and theater will forever be remembered and cherished, serving as a testament to his enduring genius and legacy. Even before reaching adulthood, Orson Welles had already demonstrated exceptional artistic development in the field of performing arts. By the age of 14, he was already captivating audiences with his performances of Shakespeare and his involvement in theater. His prodigious talent was evident as he quickly mastered various aspects of the arts, including performing and directing. Welles' teenage years were marked by significant theatrical achievements. At the age of 16, he directed his first stage production, a remarkable feat for someone so young. This achievement was a testament to his natural talent and the countless hours he spent honing his craft. His productions were known for their innovative staging and bold interpretations of classic works. Welles was not afraid to take risks and push the boundaries of what was considered possible in the theater. His daring approach to directing and performing earned him critical acclaim and a reputation as a rising star in the world of theater. Despite his success in the theater, Welles was not content to rest on his laurels. He continued to challenge himself and explore new mediums, including radio and film. His innovative approach to storytelling and his mastery of various artistic forms made him a true Renaissance man of the 20th century. In conclusion, Orson Welles' early years were marked by a remarkable artistic development that set the stage for a lifetime of achievements in the theater, radio, and film. His prodigious talent and daring approach to storytelling made him a true pioneer in the world of performing arts. Orson Welles' career as an actor, director, and producer took off when he was just 23 years old. He became a national sensation with his radio adaptation of H.G. Wells' The War of the Worlds. This groundbreaking show, which aired in 1938, caused widespread panic as many listeners believed that a real alien invasion was taking place. This classic broadcast marked the beginning of a nearly half-century-long career for the actor. Over the years, he would go on to direct and star in over 25 films, leaving a lasting impact on the world of cinema. One of his most well-known films is Citizen Kane, which he wrote, directed, and starred in at the age of 25. The film is often considered one of the greatest movies of all time, thanks in large part to Welles' innovative filmmaking techniques and powerful performance. Throughout his career, the actor continued to push boundaries and challenge conventions. He worked in a variety of genres, from film noir to Shakespearean adaptations, and was known for his unique vision and bold storytelling. Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks throughout his career, Orson Welles remained a vital and influential figure in the world of film and television. His contributions to the arts continue to be celebrated and studied by filmmakers and fans alike. Even today, his classic films and groundbreaking performances continue to resonate with audiences around the world. Whether you're a fan of his early radio days or his later film work, there's no denying the lasting impact that Orson Welles has had on the entertainment industry. From the War of the Worlds to Citizen Kane and beyond, his legacy continues to inspire and captivate new generations of fans. Orson Welles' personal life was marked by multiple failed marriages and complex relationships. He was married 3 times, first to Virginia Nicholson, then to the famous actress Rita Hayworth, and finally to Italian actress and costume designer Paola Mori. His marriage to Hayworth, one of the most famous and glamorous actresses of her time, ended in divorce in 1947 after just 4 years. Despite the end of their marriage, the two remained on good terms, and Hayworth even appeared in one of Welles' later films. Welles' marriage to Mori lasted much longer, from 1955 until her death in 1986. However, this marriage was also marked by infidelity and personal strife. Welles had a long-term partnership with Oja Kodar, a Croatian actress and artist, which began during his marriage to Mori. This relationship was an open secret in Hollywood, and is said to have caused tension in his marriage to Mori. Welles' romantic life was fraught with infidelity and personal strife. His relationships were often complex and tumultuous, and his marriages ended in divorce. Despite this, he remained close to many of his former partners, including Hayworth and Kodar. His personal life was as dramatic and captivating as any of his films, and it continued to be a source of intrigue and speculation throughout his career. Orson Welles, a talented actor, faced significant challenges in Hollywood. Despite his success in radio and theater, he struggled to find his footing in the film industry. His groundbreaking debut, Citizen Kane, faced resistance from powerful figures in Hollywood, including William Randolph Hearst, who felt threatened by the film's portrayal of him. One of Welles' most notable struggles was with studio interference. The Magnificent Ambersons, his follow-up film to Citizen Kane, was taken out of his hands and significantly altered by the studio, resulting in a final product that was vastly different from his original vision. Similarly, Touch of Evil, his final Hollywood studio film, was subjected to heavy editing and reshooting, leading to a final cut that was not true to his intentions. These experiences took a toll on Welles, and he eventually found himself blacklisted in Hollywood. He was unable to secure funding for his projects and was forced to work overseas. Despite these challenges, he continued to create classic films and shows, including Chimes at Midnight and The Fountain of Youth. In the end, Orson Welles' talent and vision were not enough to overcome the resistance he faced in Hollywood. However, his contributions to the film industry continue to be celebrated and studied, and his classic films remain beloved by audiences today. As Orson Welles entered the latter stages of his life, he faced a series of health issues that slowed down his prolific career. Despite these challenges, he remained determined to bring his creative visions to life, even if many of his projects remained unfinished. One of his most notable unfinished works was The Other Side of the Wind, a film that he had started shooting in the 1970s. The production was plagued with financial difficulties, and it was left in limbo for decades. However, in a remarkable turn of events, Netflix stepped in to finance the completion of the film, and it was finally released in 2018, 33 years after Welles' death. The film's release brought renewed interest in Welles' work and highlighted his enduring impact on the world of cinema. The Other Side of the Wind was a complex and layered film, reflecting Welles' mastery of the medium and his ability to push boundaries. Despite the professional decline that he experienced in his later years, Welles' legacy remained intact. He left behind a body of work that continued to inspire and captivate audiences around the world. His contributions to the world of film were significant, and his impact transcended generations. Welles' health issues became more pronounced in his final years, and he passed away on October 10, 1985, at the age of 70. His death was a loss to the world of cinema, but his legacy lived on through his films and the countless artists that he influenced. The posthumous completion of The Other Side of the Wind was a fitting tribute to this classic filmmaker. It was a testament to his enduring creativity and his ability to captivate audiences, even after his death. The film's release was a reminder of the power of cinema and the impact that one person can have on the world. As we reflect on the life and career of Orson Welles, we are reminded of the importance of creativity, determination, and perseverance. His unfinished works serve as a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we must continue to pursue our passions and bring our visions to life. Orson Welles' legacy will continue to resonate with audiences for generations to come. His films will remain a captivating and enduring part of the cinematic landscape, inspiring and influencing artists for years to come. His impact on the world of cinema is indelible, and his contributions will never be forgotten. Orson Welles' life and career closely mirror the narrative of his film Citizen Kane, with themes of lost innocence and unfulfilled potential. As a child, Welles experienced a happy and simple life, much like the character of Kane before his rise to power. However, as he grew older, his career in film and radio was marked by a constant struggle for control and artistic freedom. Welles' innovative approach to storytelling and his refusal to compromise his artistic vision often put him at odds with studio executives. Despite his undeniable talent and groundbreaking contributions to the world of film, he was never able to fully realize his creative potential. The irony of Welles' life and work is perhaps most poignantly symbolized by the word rosebud, the final utterance of the character Kane in the film. This word represents the lost happiness and simplicity of childhood, a stark contrast to the tumultuous and unfulfilled life of the man who created it. In many ways, Rosebud serves as a metaphor for the overarching theme of lost innocence that runs throughout Welles' work. The actor and director's own struggles with the Hollywood machine and his inability to fully realize his creative vision serve as a poignant reminder of the cost of ambition and the fleeting nature of happiness. Despite the many challenges he faced, Welles' impact on the world of film and radio is undeniable. His innovative approach to storytelling and his unwavering commitment to his artistic vision continue to inspire and influence filmmakers to this day. And yet, the irony of his life and work remains a testament to the complex and often contradictory nature of the human experience. Orson Welles was a man of many talents, with a career that spanned film, theater, radio, and even magic. His creative pursuits were vast and varied, leaving a lasting impact on each field he explored. In the world of film, Welles is perhaps best known for his groundbreaking work on Citizen Kane, a classic that continues to resonate with audiences today. The film's innovative cinematography and non-linear storytelling were revolutionary for their time, and its exploration of power and corruption remains as relevant as ever. But despite his success with Citizen Kane, Welles struggled to find funding for his subsequent film projects. His uncontrolled desires and creative ambition often led him to take on too much, resulting in unfinished projects and missed opportunities. On the stage, Welles was a captivating performer and director. He founded the Mercury Theater, where he produced and directed a number of innovative productions, including a famous radio broadcast of War of the Worlds that caused widespread panic. Yet even with his success in theater, Welles couldn't escape the regret of unfinished projects. He had a vision for a film adaptation of Don Quixote that he never realized, and his ambitious plans for a follow-up to Citizen Kane were never fully realized. In the end, Orson Welles' life was a testament to his relentless artistic ambition, even if it was often unfulfilled. His creative pursuits left a lasting mark on the world, and his regrets serve as a reminder of the risks and challenges that come with artistic endeavor. Once upon a time in the vibrant world of entertainment, Orson Welles, an accomplished actor and filmmaker, made an indelible mark. Born on May 6, 1915, in Kenosha, Wisconsin, Welles' career resonated with enduring intrigue and captivating artistry. At the tender age of 21, he embarked on a journey that would forever change the landscape of radio drama, co-creating the infamous War of the Worlds broadcast, causing widespread panic, and solidifying his name in history. In the realm of cinema, Welles directed and starred in the groundbreaking film Citizen Kane, often hailed as the greatest movie of all time. His innovative storytelling techniques, such as non-linear narrative structures and deep focus photography, transcended the boundaries of traditional filmmaking. Welles' thespian prowess extended beyond the screen, gracing the stages of Broadway with unforgettable performances in productions like Julius Caesar and Macbeth. His magnetic presence and undeniable talent left a lasting impact on the world of theater. Throughout his illustrious career, Orson Welles' multifaceted contributions captivated audiences and etched his iconic legacy into the annals of history. Even today, his work continues to inspire and intrigue, inviting us to step into the world of his imagination and cherish the tapestry he so intricately wove. Picture this: a world forever changed by the dreams of one extraordinary man. Orson Welles, a name synonymous with innovation in radio, theater, and film, was born on May 6, 1915, in Kenosha, Wisconsin. His father, Richard Head Wells, was an inventor and businessman, while his mother, Beatrice Ives Wells, was a talented pianist. Orson's parents exposed him to a world of art and creativity, nurturing his natural curiosity and love for storytelling. After his parents' divorce in 1924, Orson's mother took him to Europe, where they lived in various countries, including Ireland, England, and Spain. This international upbringing allowed Orson to experience different cultures and broaden his artistic horizons. Sadly, Beatrice passed away when Orson was just 15, leaving him an orphan. Orson's grandmother, who raised him after his mother's death, encouraged his artistic pursuits. He began acting in local theater productions and quickly discovered a passion for the stage. At the Todd School for Boys in Woodstock, Illinois, Orson honed his acting skills and even directed and produced plays. In 1934, Orson joined the Gate Theatre in Dublin, Ireland, as an actor and designer. His work with the Gate Theatre introduced him to the world of professional theater, and he soon became a prominent figure in the New York City theater scene. Throughout his career, Orson encountered several influential mentors who shaped his artistic vision. One such mentor was Roger Hill, the headmaster of the Todd School for Boys, who recognized Orson's talent and supported his creative endeavors. Another influential figure was actor and director John Houseman, who collaborated with Orson on the infamous 1938 radio broadcast of War of the Worlds, and later co-produced Citizen Kane. Orson's innovative approach to storytelling and his refusal to conform to traditional narrative structures can be traced back to his unconventional upbringing and the guidance of his mentors. Ever since Orson Welles was a young boy, he was captivated by the world of storytelling. At the age of 10, he wrote a play and convinced his teachers to let him direct it for the entire school. The play was a success, and from that moment on, Welles knew he wanted to spend his life creating stories. As a teenager, Welles' passion for theater grew stronger. He would often skip school to attend plays in Chicago. One day, he stumbled upon a production of Shakespeare's Julius Caesar that changed his life. The performance was unlike anything he had ever seen before. The actors' powerful performances and the play's political themes resonated with him deeply. From that day forward, Welles became obsessed with the works of Shakespeare and the art of acting. Welles' talent and dedication to his craft were undeniable. He was accepted into the prestigious Todd School for Boys in Woodstock, Illinois, where he honed his skills in theater, music, and art. After graduating, Welles traveled to Ireland to study at the Gate Theatre in Dublin. There, he worked alongside some of the greatest actors and directors of his time. Welles' big break came in 1937 when he was hired as a director and actor by the Federal Theater Project, a New Deal program that aimed to make the arts accessible to all Americans. Welles' productions were innovative and daring, often challenging traditional theater conventions. His groundbreaking adaptation of Macbeth, set in Haiti and featuring an all-black cast, was a huge success and established Welles as a force to be reckoned with in the theater world. Welles' passion for storytelling extended beyond the stage. He became a pioneer in radio drama, creating some of the most memorable and chilling productions of all time. His infamous 1938 broadcast of War of the Worlds caused widespread panic, with many listeners believing that the Earth was actually being invaded by Martians. Despite his success in radio, Welles never lost his love for the theater. He continued to direct and act in plays throughout his career, often taking on challenging and unconventional roles. His final stage performance in 1983 was as King Lear at the American Shakespeare Festival in Stratford, Connecticut. Orson Welles' passion for storytelling was ignited at a young age, and fueled by his experiences in theater, radio, and film. His innovative and daring approach to his craft left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment and continues to inspire artists today. Orson Welles, a name synonymous with innovation and creativity, faced numerous challenges early on in his career. Born on May 6, 1915, in Kenosha, Wisconsin, Welles' unconventional approach to storytelling was often met with skepticism and resistance from the industry. Financial struggles were a constant hurdle for the young artist. Despite coming from a well-off family, Welles' penchant for extravagant living and grandiose projects often left him strapped for cash. However, he remained undeterred, using his charm and wit to secure funding for his projects, even if it meant mortgaging his future success. Industry skepticism was another obstacle that Welles had to overcome, His unorthodox style and refusal to conform to Hollywood norms made it difficult for him to find work in the early days of his career. But instead of compromising his vision, Welles turned to radio and theater, where he could experiment with new forms of storytelling and hone his craft. One of Welles' most notable achievements was his groundbreaking radio broadcast of War of the Worlds in 1938. The production, which was designed as a series of news bulletins, caused widespread panic and cemented Welles' reputation as a master of suspense and innovation. When Welles finally made the leap to film, he continued to push boundaries and challenge conventions. His debut film, Citizen Kane, is still regarded as one of the greatest films of all time, despite being met with mixed reviews and limited box office success upon its release. Welles' resilience and determination in the face of adversity are a testament to his creative genius. He refused to compromise his vision or conform to industry standards, instead forging his own path and leaving an indelible mark on the world of cinema. Through it all, Welles remained committed to his art, constantly seeking new ways to tell stories and challenge audiences. His legacy continues to inspire and influence filmmakers to this day, reminding us all of the power of creativity and the importance of staying true to one's vision. Orson Welles, born on May 6, 1915, experienced his first breakthrough moment at the age of 23 when he directed a groundbreaking Broadway production of Julius Caesar, set in fascist Italy. The innovative staging and young director's bold vision left a lasting impact on the theatrical world. In 1938, Welles caused a stir with his radio adaptation of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds, which famously panicked listeners who thought it was a real alien invasion. This controversial broadcast brought him national recognition and solidified his reputation as a trailblazer. However, it was the 1941 film Citizen Kane that truly catapulted Orson Welles to stardom. Collaborating with cinematographer Greg Toland, Welles pushed the boundaries of filmmaking with innovative techniques like deep focus and long takes, creating a cinematic experience that still resonates today. Critics and audiences alike were captivated by the film's complex narrative structure and unforgettable performances, with Citizen Kane often hailed as the greatest film of all time. Welles' collaborator and friend, Joseph Cotton, once said, "Orson was a man ahead of his time, always pushing the limits of what was possible in the arts." This sentiment is echoed by film critic Roger Ebert, who praised Welles for his indelible mark on cinema history. Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks throughout his career, Orson Welles continued to leave his indelible mark on the world of entertainment. His breakthrough moments not only showcased his immense talent, but also transformed the landscapes of theater, radio, and film. Orson Welles, an accomplished actor and filmmaker, was known for his unique artistic vision and creative process. Welles approached his work with a strong emphasis on experimentation and innovation, constantly pushing the boundaries of what was possible in the world of film. One of the most notable aspects of Welles' style was his use of long takes and deep focus cinematography. This technique allowed him to capture complex scenes in a single shot, often with multiple actors and actions happening simultaneously in the frame. This approach created a sense of realism and depth that was unique for the time and has since become a hallmark of his work. Welles' personal experiences and worldview were also reflected in his work. Growing up during the Great Depression, he developed a deep sense of empathy for the struggles of the common man. This is evident in many of his films, which often explore themes of power, corruption, and the abuse of authority. Welles was also heavily influenced by his love of literature and the theater. He often adapted classic works of literature for the screen, such as Macbeth and Othello, and brought a theatrical sensibility to his filmmaking. He was known for his use of elaborate sets, costumes, and lighting, as well as his ability to elicit powerful performances from his actors. Despite facing numerous challenges and setbacks throughout his career, Welles remained committed to his artistic vision. He continued to experiment and innovate, creating a body of work that has left a lasting impact on the world of film. Even today, his films continue to resonate with audiences and inspire new generations of filmmakers. Orson Welles, an actor who left an indelible mark on the film industry, was born on May 6, 1915. His innovative techniques and captivating storytelling continue to resonate in modern cinema. Welles is hailed as a pioneer of the film noir genre, with his groundbreaking use of lighting and shadow play. According to film historian Dr. Richard Armstrong, Welles' use of chiaroscuro lighting created a visual language that added depth and complexity to his characters and stories. His 1941 film, Citizen Kane, is often cited as one of the greatest films of all time. It revolutionized narrative structure with its non-linear storytelling, which has since been emulated in numerous films. Roger Ebert, the renowned film critic, once said, "Wells' Citizen Kane is a testament to the power of cinematic storytelling, a film that has inspired generations of filmmakers." Wells' innovative use of sound design also set new standards. He often used sound to create tension and mood, rather than merely as background noise. This technique can be seen in his infamous 1938 radio broadcast of War of the Worlds, which caused widespread panic due to its realistic sound effects. As an actor, Wells was known for his distinctive voice and powerful presence. His roles in films like The Third Man and Touch of Evil showcased his ability to portray complex, morally ambiguous characters. Actor Clive Owen once commented, "Watching Orson Welles, you can't help but be drawn into his world." His charisma and talent are undeniable. Wells' influence extends beyond cinema. His work in theater, radio, and even television has left a lasting impact. His experimental approach to storytelling and his willingness to push boundaries continue to inspire artists across various mediums. In the words of filmmaker Guillermo del Toro, Orson Welles was a titan, a visionary who etched his name in the annals of film history. His work is a beacon, guiding us to explore, to experiment, and to dare. Orson Welles, a legendary figure in the film industry, led a life that was as fascinating outside of his professional sphere as it was within. He had a deep love for music, particularly opera, and was known to frequently attend performances at the Metropolitan Opera in New York City. Welles was also an accomplished magician, and often incorporated magic tricks into his acting performances. One of Welles' most notable personal values was his commitment to social justice. He was a vocal advocate for civil rights, and used his platform to speak out against discrimination and inequality. In 1963, he even marched alongside Martin Luther King Jr. in the historic March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. Welles was also passionate about education, and believed that everyone deserved access to quality learning opportunities. He served as a trustee of the New School for Social Research in New York City, and was involved in various educational initiatives throughout his life. In addition to his social activism, Welles was also known for his philanthropic efforts. He was a longtime supporter of the United Nations Children's Fund and donated his time and resources to various charitable causes. In 1960, he even narrated a documentary about UNICEF's work, which helped to raise awareness and funds for the organization. Welles' personal values and interests often informed his work as an actor and filmmaker. His commitment to social justice was reflected in many of his films, including Touch of Evil and Chimes at Midnight, which explored themes of corruption, inequality, and the abuse of power. Despite his many accomplishments and contributions to the film industry, Welles remained humble and dedicated to using his platform for good. He once said, "I want to give the audience a hint of a scene. No more than that. I don't want to spell out a philosophy, a movement, or an improvement in lifestyle. I just want to give a mood." Through his work and his life, Welles inspired countless others to fight for justice, pursue their passions, and make a difference in the world. Orson Welles, a true titan of the film industry, leaves behind a legacy that continues to inspire and influence aspiring professionals. His innovative storytelling techniques and groundbreaking work in radio, theater, and film set new standards for creative expression. Welles' mastery of various aspects of production, from writing and directing to acting and producing, showcases the power of a versatile artist. His iconic film, Citizen Kane, is a testament to his ability to weave complex narratives and create unforgettable characters. For those looking to follow in his footsteps, Welles offers invaluable advice: create your own visual style, let it be unique for yourself, and yet identifiable for others. This sentiment underscores the importance of originality and individuality in the creative process. Additionally, Welles believed in the power of collaboration, often working with a tight-knit group of talented artists to bring his visions to life. Aspiring professionals can learn from this approach, understanding that teamwork and mutual respect are crucial to achieving success in the industry. In terms of future contributions, Welles' work continues to resonate with audiences and inspire new generations of artists. His innovative spirit and unwavering commitment to creative expression serve as a reminder of the importance of taking risks and pushing boundaries in the pursuit of artistic excellence. So, to those looking to make their mark in the world of film and television, remember to stay true to your vision, collaborate with others, and never be afraid to take bold steps in the name of artistic growth. In doing so, you'll honor Orson Welles' legacy while forging your own unique path in the ever-evolving landscape of the entertainment industry. Orson Welles, a name synonymous with innovation and passion in the entertainment industry, was born on May 6, 1915. His journey began in theater, where he honed his craft as an actor and director. Welles's groundbreaking work in radio, particularly his infamous War of the Worlds broadcasts, showcased his ability to captivate audiences and spark imagination. In 1941, he directed and starred in the classic film Citizen Kane, which revolutionized cinematography and storytelling. Despite initial criticism, the movie has since been revered as one of the greatest films of all time. Welles's career continued to flourish in both film and television, with standout roles in The Third Man and his own adaptation of Shakespeare's Chimes at Midnight. Welles's relentless pursuit of creativity left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. His innovative techniques in visual and audio storytelling continue to inspire filmmakers and entertainers today. Welles's legacy serves as a reminder of the power of creativity and perseverance, proving that taking risks and pushing boundaries can lead to unforgettable and enduring art. Delving into the career of Orson Welles, one is struck by his immense talent and groundbreaking work. Born on May 6, 1915, Welles demonstrated an early interest in theater, which eventually led him to film. His innovative approach to storytelling left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Welles' 1938 radio broadcast of War of the Worlds caused a nationwide panic, showcasing his ability to captivate audiences. His directorial debut, Citizen Kane, is often hailed as one of the greatest films of all time. Its complex narrative structure and cinematography were revolutionary. Yet, Welles' career was not without challenges. Despite his accomplishments, he often struggled to secure funding for his projects. Nevertheless, he continued to contribute to the industry, directing and acting in films such as The Magnificent Amberson and Touch of Evil. As we reflect on Welles' work, we can't help but appreciate his enduring impact. His creative spirit resonates in the vibrant landscape of entertainment, inspiring future generations of artists. So, let's celebrate Orson Welles' legacy. Share your thoughts on his work in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content celebrating the creators shaping our world.